I'm sorry that although I belong to the same soil, India, I am delivering my talk in English, and I think you'll excuse me for that because I am not conversant with Tamil. Indranji, our association goes back to long years. I think I was Secretary Odisha Sahitya Academy during my first stint in 1999 and 2001. We organized literary seminar of Odisha Sahitya Academy in Chennai due to his pioneering effort, and I still remember one evening we stole the show. We held it here in Chennai in Egmore, and Honorable Governor of Odisha then M.M. Rajendran, he came and addressed us. So also the Speaker of Odisha Legislative Assembly. Since then, we have never halted anywhere. We have never looked back. We brought out an anthology of both Tamil and Odia poems entitled Kavita in English. That was a trilingual issue in English, in Odia, and also in Tamil. So it is always there with me and with Indranji. I must say that he will certainly accept it that whenever there is time, we interact, we join together, we talk of poetry and literature at large and art. He is a versatile genius, and he has translated my Uriya poems into Tamil, Ulanga Katal, and that is the first edition is already finished off and waiting for its second release. And he is definitely laborious to the tune of establishing the rapport between Tamil Nadu and Odisha. Intermittently he visits one artist village in Odisha near Puri, Jagannath Dham, that is called Raghurajpur, if I correctly remember. He was also editing Nun Kalai, the mouthpiece of Tamil Nadu Ladit Kala Academy. And today also we were planning, and we are in the midst of planning things, that how to organize another poets conference here in Chennai, taking into consideration both young Tamil poets and young Oriya poets. I think how many? So
please tell about your novel.
Yes, regarding this, the historical association of Odisha with Tamil Nadu, it goes back to long years, as history reveals itself. I'm really I see a tradition starting from Pallava dynasty, that it was ruling or Pandya or Chola or Chera dynasty. In the three dynasties, as I am aware of, going back to the literary history of Tamil language, and when I see this literature of Sangam age, when I go through that, I see a wonderful spark of secularism in Tamil literature. Secularism in the sense neither loyalty towards any particular ideology or religion, and that is the basic cult of Tamil Nadu literary background. So, in this context, rather I would say that when I come across modern poems, even Indranji also wrote, and there is no poems in saying that we subscribe a bit of radical humanism with both each other, and we talked at length that how the ultimate happiness of human beings on earth in India, or so to say in our two states also. How the other day I was going through the poems of Gyan Kuthan, and I see that in 1968 44 agricultural laborers were just burned to ashes in Tanjavur district in 1968. And Gyankutham has written a wonderful poem. And so that is the spark of humanism that is very much there in Tamil Nadu's in Tamil poems. Sometimes we wonder whether, and today we wonder in the sense that whether there is any impact of Sanskrit on Tamil or there is impact of Tamil on Sanskrit. That is also still debatable. So anyway, any language in India, if we speak of Assamese or Bengali or my native language Odia, we see the tremendous impact of Sanskrit, all Tatsama and Tatbhava. And when you see the Tamil language, that has been recognized as a class, that has been honored with the classical status, is the first language in India to be honored with classical status, the Tamil language. And recently, in 2013, Odia has been recognized for its classical status. And I think both the languages are very ancient, and I need not have to delve deeper into it because I have come here only to learn about Tamil language and literature from you. I can't sermonize. As Madam was saying that I came with Ren or Ren came with me, it would be too egotistical on my part to say that I brought Ren with me. But anyway, it's definitely a sigh of relief that today it is raining, which is very much necessary for everyone, including the poet. Because Kalidas or Meghadutam you must have come across, and and we see how the floating clouds become the messenger to the beloved in Kalidasa and Meghaduta, and that is very much the ancient Sanskrit script you must have gone through. Coming over to my own way of interpreting literature, I would say that my poems have been translated into Tamil. Now it took almost about 10-12 years on my part to finish up my novel in English, that is Fit in the Valley, and I'm really grateful to a publications unit like Rupa Publications of India, and such, and they have published my novel, which is very much there with you now. I today when 2 to 5 days back, Indrajit telephoned me. I wanted that this Fit in the Valley, my novel should be with you. At least it is not for exactly not for the promotion, that it is only to share the belief. As I was in state civil service for about 32 years, I wandered here and there in Odisha, and I took up jobs like this block development officer or Tahsildar. I don't know what is the equal connotation of that in Tamil Nadu, but Tamil Nadu has its civil service also, and we see the Mandal officer or Taluk officer, something of that kind. I started my career like that. So I saw life from a very closer angle, and I saw that how a small, a tiny village, even less than 150 population, they were within a reserve forest area. I was serving as Tahsildar in a particular place, and I saw that in that those people were being exploited by the government machinery because they were occupying some reserve forest land and they were tilling lands. So anytime the revenue officials, the forest officials, they try to exploit them to the maximum. So they wage the war, and in the process they wage war against state administration. And one person who is the protagonist of the novel, Soman, who took the lead, and ultimately the government was bound to declare that hamlet into a revenue village. Because unless one hamlet is declared as a revenue village, there is no electricity, no road, no connectivity, no tube well, nothing else. The very purpose of the government, if at all it's going to grant something for the upliftment of a village, is that it should the basic fulfillment, the basic criteria is that it must fulfill the criteria of a village, and which was denied through there. So that is the theme of my novel, and I try to I saw as a bureaucrat, and what I saw it as a bureaucrat, I build up the characters definitely imaginative, but more mixed up with reality. So the realistic situations forced me to bring out a novel of that kind. Today that is in your hands, and it is also available everywhere in Flipkart, in Amazon.com, and everywhere. There are 8 online stores, and in Crossword and other in places also it is available. So today it is quite a glorious day for Indranji, for me, and for you all that a new book has come up. I know Indranji is very, very industrious in his own way, and he takes a lot of pen. He has documented well on Tamil poetry, Tamil cinema, and Tamil sculpture. I think the book would be of immense help to the young research scholars, particularly those who are interested to know about such upliftment, such ongoing in Tamil Nadu. So at this age also, Indraji is very much active. He is active so much so that he in the past, he just came out of the cell like T.S. Eliot came out of his banking cells. Similarly, Indranji he was regional manager of a particular nationalist bank. He left the job only to pursue the cause of literature. So today, I must congratulate him for his valuable and most captivating book, and I hope there would be a further ongoing process between Tamil Nadu and Odisha. And today also we have in our midst, Madam is there, and Madam is also a renowned Sanskrit scholar, Mrs. Das, and Susri Misra, our outstanding Oriya poet, is here. She is serving in Chennai, and she is there. She is well conversant both in Oriya and English, and I hope their august presence would definitely push the moral of our total collective responsibility. And with these words, I welcome all of you to our midst, and in the process, I also hope that you will all also find occasion to visit Odisha whenever there is occasion on your part, and whatever possibility on my case, I would certainly entertain you, and definitely we will have further rapport and further collective vision to cherish in future. Thanking you all, ladies and gentlemen.